All right, guys. My name is Andrew Emery, Andrew Emery Golf. For those of you that have already subscribed to the channel, welcome back. For those of you that haven't, go ahead and click that subscribe button. There's a bell button next door. Click on that. You'll get a notification every time I release a new video. So if you're anything like me, I'm 52 years old. I play some good golf over the years. Obviously, teaching and coaching is my jam. Been doing that for a very, very long time. I think a lot of people are being taught that the golf swing is body driven, right? It's body centric. And that's what I mean by the sea of sameness, guys. It's like, I'm not suggesting for a second the body doesn't play a part. It plays a really important role. There's no question about that. For me, it transports the arms. How could it not, right? It transports the arms. But more importantly, I think the body is far better served in many respects following the hands and the arms. And I mean that in terms of a feel, not necessarily a real, okay? Easy to conflate those two things. I think the body should stay out of the way of the arms. I think that's what it should really be doing. It should be making room for the arms. And for so many of you, myself included, anytime I try and be proactive with my body, unfortunately, it gets in the way. And that's what I want to discuss. So let's get started. All right, guys, so let's get into this for a second. Let's talk about it. What I want to talk to you about is what I see on YouTube. First and foremost, so many of you struggle with that kinematic sequence. You're not able to separate these segments effectively. Some of you can't transfer energy efficiently at all from your feet to the club head, okay? So what do you guys do, right? I mean, is there anyone out there that can hopefully bridge the gap to be able to help people that can't get into the positions you see with these tour players? Just trying to find something that works best for you. People that are coaching, they're talking about using the body more. The first thing they discuss is that amateurs use their arms too much. And I think that's a little bit misleading. It's very, very easy to highlight that and say, oh, you've got to use your body more. That's a logical thing, right? So someone's standing here and they're swinging their arms too much, and they come in, and, they're just swinging their arms. You can see that swing didn't look particularly proficient. So the natural way to fix that golf swing is to stand here and just get to the top and then start with the body, right? We've got to start with the body, and we've got to keep the body turning through the golf shot, okay? And you guys are, from about L4 all the way down to S1, right? It looks like a lead pipe, okay? I know, trust me, I've been there myself. I've had all sorts of issues with my back. I don't have tremendous mobility in my hips. Internal hip mobility, let's not even go there, okay? So, you stand there, and then you've got this look, right? You're working on your body, and it's like, you've got this look here, and you're turning your body through, and then you're standing up, and you're extending even more, and then you start topping it. The golf club goes from here to here at impact, right? Tell me that's not happening. Hitting everything way out on the toe. I know so many of you right now like, that's me. Okay, well, the bottom line is this. We've got the real sequence, which is data-driven, 100% true, okay? And then we've got what I describe as the feel sequence, We've got to make sure we get the club into a decent position up above the right shoulder, first and foremost, okay? When we change direction, guys, we've got to make sure this upper body stays facing back and the arms work down. It's what we call linear momentum. That just means that's energy that's transferred into the grip through the arms, okay, as you change direction, not the hands, all right, the arms, okay, in a linear fashion right here. Arms move quickly, 20 to 25. The high speed guys up to almost 30 miles an hour. Arm speed, wow, tons of speed with their arms. The body is going to be moving maybe 5 or 6 miles an hour, right? So 4 times quicker the arms than the body, all right? Club head, say 100 miles an hour. If the arms are moving at 25, 4 times quicker with the club head than the arms. So I get the idea that we need to get to the top of the backswing and kind of spin our way to more speed, and everything else is going to turn out just beautifully. I get it, right? That's the thing that you guys are watching. You're looking at this stuff saying, if I just leave the club here and I just turn my body, right, the club will naturally square up. It sounds great theoretically, but if your body isn't in a position to move dynamically, this is the worst thing you can do. Not only are you going to play worse golf, more importantly, I'm getting emails all the time of people that are getting injured. Their lower backs in particular, placing a ton of torque on the hips and the back. So while it's important to stand here and understand the body has a role, obviously it's a transport mechanism, it's not the most important thing you should be focusing on. The most important thing you should be focused on is transferring speed through your hands and your arms, and then using your body to support that motion, using your body and in many respects to provide room for your arms. So many of you are using your body, and by trying to turn your hips, you're actually invading the space through which your arms should be swinging. Why? Because you don't have the mobility. That's the challenge, okay? So when we get to the top of the backswing, guys, get to the top of your backswing, get your arms down in front of you and keep your upper body back, okay? There's a little glide phase that accompanies that move, a little glide phase. It's not very much, okay? We're not moving off the golf ball here. We rotate around the spine, we bring the arms down, we got a little glide phase into that lead side as the arms work down in front of us, all right? We don't start with this end any more than we start with this end. It's like throwing a golf club. Which end starts first? They both start at the same time. I really believe if you guys can work on pairing that move right there in your transition. I used to do pump drills, really helpful, where you go like this, go to the top like this, okay? Go to the top like this. So now my hands, guys, are down in front of my right thigh. If I look backwards, my hands essentially covering my right foot back here. I'm really in a great position now to sequence my arms and my body on the way through. That's the trick. But you haven't got your body out in front of your arms, right? So we get that golf club in this position where it's down in front of your body, on plane, in front of the body. Now we can start to release the hands and the arms and allow that body to go ahead and support that motion as you swing to a balanced finish. That's when we exchange linear speed with angular speed. All we're doing is taking the butt end of the golf club, guys, very quickly. It happens really, really quickly. And we're taking the butt end of the club from right in here. We're moving it towards us, and then we're moving it in the opposite direction in a very short space of time. And that's why we create speed. 80% of your speed comes from your hands and your arms, okay? No one can argue that. It's just a matter of fact. So if we just tie the arms to the body, we've got excessive tension in the wrists, the elbows, and the shoulders, and with all good intention, guys, we just turn the body through. You'll have one of these swings, okay, where you've got this nice balanced finish. You're rotating your body through the shot. Here we go, back, through, okay, and you're hitting it nowhere. Absolutely nowhere, all right? I can stand here with my feet together, literally stay facing the mirror over here, right here, all right, and engage linear and angular momentum, and I hit that golf ball. I guarantee I hit it probably close to 160 yards with a 7-iron. I mean, no effort whatsoever. Looks something like this. Okay, I'm still facing you. So elbows, wrists, shoulders, very, very relaxed. That is not how I want you to swing the golf club, but it just serves a point, right? Where's the speed really coming from, okay? And then, of course, you can use your body as a force multiplier. There's no question you can increase that speed by using the ground, by using your body. No question about that. But don't get obsessed with body dynamics. As you get older, this is not going to be helpful. So when I swing a golf club, that's my swing feel, guys. My feel. My arms drop. My upper body stays back. From here, watch this. Butt end of the club starts to move back towards me. Club head works out away from me. How about that? Getting the club out in front of us. There's a thought, right? As opposed to this stuff here. See that all the time. That's a beauty there. Club face drops behind you. Club face opens. Butt end of the club moving away from you. Good luck squaring it up from there. This is just as bad. Tension, spinning the body. There we go. There are those steep golfers that come down, chopping into the ground. That doesn't work either. So understand the importance of using your hands and your arms in the transition and through the golf ball. Remember, it is not a sea of sameness out there, guys. We need to find something that works best for you. So again, one more time. Arms out in front of us. Look at the golf club here. I'm going to move it towards the golf ball here. Butt end of the club moves back towards me. There's my impact position. Boom. Look at that. Arms working down. Golf club releasing. Now I'm going to stay in my posture here. Allow the club to move in the opposite direction. Left elbow down. Rotated my forearms beautifully. And then allow my arms to pull me into a balanced finish position. All right, let's do this one more time. That felt great, okay? So, I hope that helps. We'll talk to you next time, guys. Thanks for checking in.